English Premiership final. The two best teams in England this season going head to head. Sale Sharks versus Saracens. It could be a really good game. Also, Sale Sharks. I think they've had an incredible season. Can they top it off and win the whole thing? Let's have a little look and see. Now, just a quick look at the game. I'll go over what I think of the game before I cover really the other stuff. So the game, I put out a poll a few days ago now that I asked you guys who do you think is going to win, and 60% of you said that you think Saracens is going to win. So quite close, but favoured slightly towards Saracens. And to be honest with you, I'd probably agree with you. I feel like it could be a close game, although I do feel like Saracens probably has the edge a little bit. So if I had to pick, if I was a betting man, which I'm not, if I had to pick one of the two teams, I'd probably go with Saracens. But I think it could go either way. So yeah, Saracens, I feel. Let's look at Sales fairy tale. I'm going to call it fairy tale season. I don't know if it really was. Looking at it, it was. I haven't watched too much of the English Premiership this season, I will be honest. Although I do see most of the teams in the Champions Cup, and I went to watch Saracens when they came up to Damhealth to play Edinburgh. And to be honest with you, I wasn't really impressed. They weren't very good. Obviously Edinburgh won that game. But yeah, enough talk about Edinburgh. We're not in the English Premiership. We'd win it every season if we did. That's a joke, by the way. So yeah, Sale. Last year they were 6th and finished with a 50% win rate, which mid-table, not amazing, not horrible. But this season they've jumped to 2nd. Now I know the games played all squiff this season because two teams got imploded halfway through. So obviously there's some issues, but they went from a 50% win rate to a 70% win rate, which is a noticeable improvement. It is a good improvement, even though I only think they won a couple more games than last season. But on the grand scheme of things, they won a couple more games than last season and improved. So they did improve. And this is their latest final sale since 2006 when they last won it. So let's see if they can win it again, I suppose. Again, I'm neutral in this game-ish. I'm not a fan of Saracens, to be honest with you. But I don't care that much. So yeah. Also, a lot of people going on about the Ford versus Farrell. Now, again, they're both good 10s. If I had to pick one though, I'd say Ford is slightly better. I think Ford should be England's World Cup 10, unless he's injured, obviously. But it's not me making those decisions. It's Steve Borthwick and all his lot. And they'll probably pick Marcus Smith, let's be honest. Yeah, so Saracens to win, Sale. Saracens, yeah, it's another final for them. They're used to it. They lost the final last year to Leicester, obviously. They weren't in the final for the couple of years before that due to all their sanctions and stuff. And then before that, they were basically winning it all the time, weren't they? They weren't far off winning it all the time. Something that I do think while I'm just looking up how many times Saracens have won it recently is all the signings Sale have made recently. You've got the likes of Ford coming in. I've already spoken about him. You've got Johnny Hill, a couple other big names, which I think could really boost their hopes in the final. Because you've also got Manu Tuolangi and people like Tom O'Flaherty, and all of them know what it's like to be in finals and win things. So yeah. I cannot type. Yeah, so they know how to win things. Oh. Sorry, bad cough. Yeah, so Saracens, let's have a look. They last won it in 2019. Won it 2018, 2016, 2015, 2011. Yeah, so they're kind of, they've probably been the prominent team for the last 10 years or so, I'd say. Winning it, what, 4 times? 5 times in the last 12 years, so just under half. Yeah, so we'll see kind of if Sale can upset them, or if Saracens can maybe keep that up and go kind of 6 and 13 years, and then, you know, keep their dominance of English rugby up. But I think it's going to be an interesting game. I mean, I can't go too in depth because I've not really watched the English Premiership. It'd be really unfair for me to do that because I don't have the opinions that I do like the URC. But I will cover it because it's a big game. Obviously, it's one of the top 4 leagues in the world. The final, probably cover all 4 of the finals. Don't know if top 14 has one though. And don't trust me, know anything about Super Rugby. No, I don't think I've watched a single game of it, but I'll still probably get myself up to scratch for that final. And yeah, let me know what you think. If you agree with me and the 60%, if you're one of the 60%, or if you're one of the 40% and you think Sale's going to win, let me know. And until next time, I'll see you later.